What an archives really is a memory. In this case, it's the memory of Harley-Davidson and really our customer base. It's there for people to enjoy and to understand this whole context. Why is Harley-Davidson here after well over a century? The Harley-Davidson Archives doesn't just document the history of the company, it also documents our riders, the clubs, the rallies, the races, and all these things from our past. Our collection of film and video in the archives is over 1,700 individual pieces. The film collections run a nice wide gamut. There's manufacturing footage, there's racing and hill climbing, very early footage of people riding. There's more recent events like the anniversary events that are held in Milwaukee. It's a nice, complete story. The oldest film in our collection dates to about 1916, and it actually turned up on eBay several years ago. We were able to purchase it for $250, and it had a description that mentioned the word motorcycle, and we really didn't know anything beyond that, so we thought, what the heck? And lo and behold, it's all Harley-Davidsons being shown in these really strange uses. One of the more odd and funny kind of things was a motorcycle outfitted as an ambulance. And all of these vignettes were set. These were not actual moments. These were very much planned and rehearsed. But it's the oldest film record we have of Harley-Davidson motorcycles in use. I think film adds life to the history, and sometimes the footage tells us things that we wouldn't find from still photographs. And what a great example would be these great home movies that dealers and club riders and individuals shot. That's a unique perspective with emotion and the culture of those people and how they rode, who they rode with. Several years ago, we had an amazing donation of an African-American riding club from Oakland, California called the Berkeley Tigers. And it included this really great sweater. It was green and yellow and this beautiful embroidered logo on the back. The club was very brand loyal. I mean, it's just all Harley apparel. They would do kind of precision riding type things. They'd get these big open parking lots and the group would kind of ride as a team. And by the way, some of these guys were pretty talented riders because they can really kind of muscle the bike around, which wasn't as easy on those older bikes. And there's great personal shots, just close up. So you get this real personal element. It's really a great moment in time for us. One of the most legendary motorcycle races in American history has been the Daytona 200. And we knew a lot of things. We knew it started in 1937, actually using the beach on Daytona. What we didn't know is that somebody actually captured a good part of it on film. And when we got the film donation of what was John Morgan, our dealer in Indianapolis, Indiana, we came to learn that John was there. And even better yet, you think about one person filming an event, they just kind of stand in one spot and get it from the same perspective over and over. But John himself, if he's the one who shot it, made it a point to move around and get things from the inside of the track, get things from the outside of the track. And I always think of like a modern sporting event, that's how they're shot now. It was in the midst of reviewing the John Morgan footage for another purpose in which I suddenly realized, oh my goodness, this is the 1937 inaugural race. That doesn't happen that much, where, especially in the 1930s, and you're talking film, that an inaugural anything was captured. So when we came to learn that was sitting right in our collection, it was like, hallelujah. It's really this great record of what became one of the marquee motorcycle racing events in American history. When I watch these old films, one of the things that comes through is how much these people really were just like us. It's a time capsule, really, and it reminds you that the only thing that disconnects us from them is the period of time. I think when we show them to our riders and our customers and the museum visitors, they see how much fun people were having back in those days. Those are the things that you really can't get from a still photograph. And how all of this practice of not just buying a bike, but riding together, and the dealers riding with the customers. It's the reason Harley's still here, and it comes through.